Fear is the primary cause behind the mediocrity that exists in the human society today. It is the sole reason why most humans have not been able to explore their lives and discover the unique talent that lies hidden inside of them. So then, what is fear? Well, fear is any emotion that frightens you. Let's say you saw someone get bitten by a venomous snake. This person nearly died, but somehow helped arrive in time and they survived. It's not uncommon for you to become terrified and run away the next time you see a snake. The emotion that gets triggered in you from seeing a snake is what fear is. Now, in this situation, the snake becomes the fear trigger because it is the one igniting the fear in you. This is a classic example of fear and fear triggers. And this is the same psychology that the attacker is using in gang stalking to create fear in the target and establish fear triggers at the same time. The attacker is taking advantage of the element of surprise in the early stages of the attack. First-time targets are mostly blind to most of these sinister activities, so the attacker will be working behind the scenes to not only drain off your finances through a carefully orchestrated financial attack, but also to damage your character through something called a smear campaign. Next thing you're going to start to notice is being followed around by people. This is always the first thing that's going to become crystal clear to you. Hence the name, gang stalking. These people may include people that you already know or total strangers. They may include children, adults, mad people, sound people, people with physical disabilities, and so on. Out of nowhere, these people will flood your life and start to show up at every place you visit. Some of these people may even try to get your attention in some cases, usually by establishing strong eye contacts with you. Once you start to perceive these activities, it's time to start paying close attention to your surroundings, because I promise you, most of the other things that are happening around you in these moments are being projected onto you. Sooner or later, you will also start to notice vehicles following you around. A select group of vehicles will start to show up at every location you visit. Now, while all this is happening, the attacker is also using other strategies like food poisoning to damage the physical health of the target. They're using black magic and other forms of occult attacks to damage the mental health of the target. And remember, all of this is being done entirely behind the scenes. The attacker's goal with these activities is to silence the target and keep them trapped in the state of fear. And the more you resist the attack, the more intense it becomes. So as you continue to resist the attack, you may start to notice constant accident attempts on your life. Vehicle and motorcycle accidents in most cases. Every time you leave your home to go out for a walk, there will be an accident attempt on your life. Now remember, you can't talk to any other person about these activities because there's already an active smear campaign going on behind the scenes to create a false narrative about you. The smear campaign is an attack strategy that seeks to destroy the character of the target by spreading lies about them. And 99% of the times, the attacker's smear campaign strategy in gang stalking is going to include deceiving the public to believe that the target is mentally unstable. So at this point, rumors about you being mentally unstable has already taken over your community. Your health is declining rapidly due to food poisoning and other forms of energy attacks. So in this condition, you can't go back to tell people that you're being followed around by strange vehicles and mad people, because that's going to be a sure way to prove to them that you're going mad. You may try to report the situation to the rightful authority, maybe the police or some other security agencies. But again, it's not going to take long for you to realize that these authorities have been weaponized against you, because you will start to notice police officers following you around. You may even start to notice police vehicles, immigration vehicles, or army vehicles following you around. While you're trapped in this situation, people will be assigned in the streets to constantly trigger you, and your reaction to these triggers will be documented through pictures and video footages. Notice how the attacker creates fear in the target and establishes fear triggers at the same time in a gang stalking attack. Watch secret number 9 to learn how to become fearless in a gang stalking attack.